Hi, I'm Alex, Product Manager for Avaya iX Spaces, a new cloud-based team collaboration and meeting app that enables you to easily manage getting work done with the features you use every day, like messaging, sharing, voice, video, and more. And getting started is simple. Let me show you. Spaces runs in a browser, like Google Chrome, so no downloads required. Just visit the Spaces URL, enter your email address, and start using it for free. Or, if you already have an account, you could just sign in using another app, like Google, Office 365, or Salesforce, as long as those credentials match the ones you use for Spaces. For Avaya employees, well, you already have an account. So click the Avaya icon here, enter your global handle and password, and you're in. Once you log into Spaces for the first time, you'll see a series of helpful tips that'll point out how to get started using the app. I'll skip them for now, but if you do the same, you can always re-enable them under your preferences. So your dashboard is the first thing you'll see in Spaces. It'll give you a view to all of your spaces, or meeting rooms, tasks, posts, files, preferences, and even downloads like the mobile apps and calendar integrations. And to get started, you could enter your meeting room, which is your personal meeting space where everyone enters as a guest, so it's perfect for ad hoc meetings. Content and chats in one meeting aren't visible to your next meeting's participants. Just share the link with anyone you need to meet with over voice or video. But for now, let's create your first space. Spaces are separate meeting rooms that are usually centered around a project, team, or weekly meeting. You can invite people from inside your organization, even external contacts. You can then assign permissions. For example, an admin has a similar permission set to you, the creator of a space, meaning they can delete content and remove or promote people. A member can only delete their own content and messages, but can't manage other participants, while a guest can only see the content and messages that are shared while they're in the space. Then everyone is sent an email invitation to the space, and you can get started chatting, meeting, and sharing once they accept that invite. And if you want to invite a non-Spaces user or a temporary guest, just share the link. They'll only need to enter their name to join, no sign-ups or downloads required. Inviting people to your spaces is made even easier with useful downloads like our Avaya Meeting Scheduler add-in for your Outlook calendar, which can be installed from your dashboard. Follow the link to the Microsoft Store, click Get It Now, accept the terms, and wait for the install. Then the next time you're in your web calendar, create an invite and navigate to your calendar add-ins. Click here, then open up Avaya Meeting Scheduler. And the first time you use it, authenticate with your Spaces account. Once that's done, you can search through a list of your spaces and click to add the meeting details to your invite, including the link and dial-in info. Then add your participants and send it off just like any other event. This add-in will also be enabled for Outlook Desktop. Just navigate to your calendar, find the scheduler, again, authenticate if it's your first time, and search for the space you'd like to attach. Click Add Details, and the space is added to your invite. Or if you're a user of iX Workplace, previously known as Equinox, you could just enable the add-in directly from your client, under Settings, then Desktop Integration. Installing it this way also gives you an additional Start feature, enabling you to easily launch your Spaces meetings from the calendar. And speaking of Workplace, Spaces has additional integrations beyond the Outlook plugin. Make sure your Workplace and Spaces credentials match, then enable your Avaya Cloud services in your settings. You'll gain additional access to your Spaces direct messages and the ability to launch Spaces meetings directly from the client. So now that you can schedule Spaces meetings from your calendar, it's time to start using the app. Once you're in your new space, make sure to click the bell to enable notifications. You also have other options as the creator of a space, such as the ability to delete or archive it, and even make it public if you'd like to create a forum, for example, and would like guests to see historic messages you posted. You can also send public chats here to all members of your space, even attach files from your computer. There are also posts, which can be anything you'd like to share with your team, like an idea or document. You can add a description and your teammates can leave their comments as well. It looks like Paul accepted my invitation. The green dot tells me he has the space open. Oh, Paul just responded to a direct message I sent earlier. My direct messages are all listed here, and I can chat privately with anyone in my organization or other Spaces users that I previously invited to a space. Of course, all data within Spaces, including this chat, is encrypted in transit and at rest. I can even escalate this private chat to a video call. So the first time you join a live meeting, you'll have to provide your browser with access to your microphone and camera. Once you've done that, you can collaborate with your teammates. In this direct call, you have your chat to the right and your options along the bottom, including managing your devices. You can also share your screen, but the first time you do so, you'll need to install the screen sharing extension. When you switch back to your Spaces call, choose to share your entire screen or just an application. And here's what it looks like when someone else is sharing their screen. You can even click this arrow to get a better view of the content. And Paul just sent a public group message after a direct call. Based on that, it looks like I should assign him a task, so he makes sure to review the proposal. Well, I can do just that. All I have to do is create a task, give it a due date, and assign it. So everyone has accepted my invite, and I just got a message that the meeting is already underway. To join, I just have to click this green camera icon and I'm in. I can see everyone in my meeting, up to 35 at a time, depending on my license. And while I'm on this call, I can even open up another space in quick chat mode. This enables me to grab documents or ask questions to other groups or people without having to leave my meeting. The same goes for DMs. They're just overlaid on top of the meeting. And Spaces is customizable. At any point, you can find your preferences here. You can also access your account settings and a Spaces user manual. These preferences control how all of Spaces behaves for you. From here, you can change your notifications, theme, configure your account to auto-accept invites, reset your startup tips, and other conference defaults, like enabling meeting first mode. So there you have it. Avaya IX Spaces provides an easy way to get work done in the cloud with the features you use every day.